Welcome back to Studio 701.
We all want to get better with age, whether that means mentally, emotionally, and physically, or by gaining fans and confidence along the way.
We'll show you how one local man that we happen to know is having a complete glow up in his life.
What made you decide to have 50 dates with 50 women across the nation?
So it all started when quarantine hit, and like when it first happened and everybody was locked up, and Zoom and video chats were really on the rise, and that's how people were kind of adapting to things. I was sitting at home and I was on Tinder, and I was swiping and everything, and then all of a sudden a notification popped up on Tinder, and it said that you could place your location anywhere in the U.S. for free to match with people. And so I'm like, okay, so North Dakota kid, I immediately start dropping my pin and location in like LA and New York and Dallas, the big cities. And once I started getting matches with some girls, I was like, I mean, what's the point, I guess? If anything, it was just a confidence booster. It wasn't me trying to, talk with them, for an extended period of time or anything. So I was like, I wonder if I could go on a virtual date with a girl in each state. And then it just kind of snowballed into that. I was like, all right, I kind of hit the drawing board on how I would do it and what I would do. And it started with a whiteboard, and then matching with girls and reaching out to them, and then ordering a map and putting their name on the map and all that.
Now, talk about putting a name on the map. He's on the rise to becoming a social media star in the process of doing this whole experiment. On TikTok, he has 127,000 followers and 4.2 million likes. Matt, as we have mentioned, happens to be your little brother. So, Caitlin, I mean, what are your thoughts on this?
I think it's super cool, like I mentioned before. I'm also slightly hoping that he has this amazing love story that comes out of it. And I might get a cool sister-in-law. And that's like a cool story to tell someday.
Oh,
but I'm super excited for his next part of his journey. And it's been really fun to watch. And I get a kick out of watching all the videos, too, of the girls and the dates that he's had with them.
Okay, well, he is joining us now to tell us all about his adventures with 50 dates in 50 states and the new adventure rolling his way. Hi, Matt. Thanks so much for being here.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. Glad to be here.
Well, we have a lot of questions for you, but first, we do want to run your latest TikTok video just to catch everyone up to speed. So let's roll that.
All right.
And disappear right after the song. So give me the night to show you and hold you. Don't leave me out here dancing alone. Don't make up your mind,
Okay, we just found out Caitlin helped shoot that, first of all. That's awesome, because it was a beautiful, snowy hoarfrost day, which was, absolutely stunning out there. So what is happening? What is the announcement?
Well, I was unveiling my new truck because I decided to take my 50 Dates, 50 States journey from the virtual route to reality and go on the road to visit all my dates that I met.
Oh my gosh, what an adventure.
Absolutely.
Okay, first of all, you know why he's such a Casanova?
Yes.
He brought us flowers.
Flowers. Pink ones, too, for Wednesday.
I had to be a Romeo this morning.
I immediately was like blushing, and I'm like, oh, he's so good.
For all the ladies here.
Okay, so you're gonna go meet all 50 women that you've been on the dates with across the nation. How are you gonna map this route out?
Well, I decided I'm going to start in my home state, Montana, and I'm just going to kind of weave, in and out, which I think would be the most efficient way. I was like, oh, do I go on the order I went on the dates? But that would just be all over, and that would not be a good route to go. So I'm trying to just kind of go along the Midwest a little bit, then the West Coast, and then down south, and I've got it mapped out pretty good. Now I just got to coordinate with the ladies exactly where they are in the states and what towns so I can make sure I'm doing everything efficiently.
I was impressed because you did, I think, a Zoom call with all 50.
Yes, that's what I was
we do have a little video of that. What was their reaction when you announced that to them?
Oh, that was super fun. That was super intimidating for me, honestly. When I did that and just all 50 girls, I was like, oh man, one of them is, you know, enough pressure, but having all 50 beautiful girls, it was a little pressure there. But no, their reactions were hilarious. Right after I told them, you know, they kind of had a gasp on their face and their jaw dropped, as you can see in that video. And they were like, oh my goodness, like he's getting a truck. He's actually coming to the States. Like, that's hilarious. That's awesome. This is going to be so much fun. And I think the wheels started turning in their head on how they can make it fun as well. So it was a lot of fun. That was an awesome Zoom chat with all of them.
Because you're giving them the opportunity to pick what you guys are going to do on your date, correct?
Absolutely, yeah. I figured they know more about their state and where they're at and what's fun to do there than I do. And so I was like, hey, you know, you guys plan out the dates, because when I travel to these places, I don't want to, you know, travel to all 50 states and just go on 50 dinner dates, you know. I want to make these adventurous and fun. So, you know, the girls have already been giving me ideas like, oh, let's go to my lake house. Hey, my dad's a helicopter pilot and he could fly us around. Let's go hiking in the mountains. So just this really big adventure with all these dates, and it'll be really fun.
Oh, what an adventure. I'm so excited to follow along with you. How can we kind of follow along, see where you're at, know what's happening?
Absolutely, yeah. So TikTok is my main platform that I use to post a bunch of my stuff, but I will be creating a YouTube channel, which then I will put about a 4 or 5 minute video on that highlights the state and the date I was on, and then that'll trickle into TikToks and a Facebook page and Instagram post as well. So all those social media platforms.
Okay, I'm gonna have to up my TikTok game just so I can follow along. Have you been to many states already, or like, you know, which state are you most excited to go to?
Yeah, I've been to a good amount of states. I remember when I was in college, I did an internship and I had to drive all the way to Georgia for a summer from Fargo. And so I drove to Texas a handful of times. So I've been throughout the states a good amount and whatnot. But one state I'm really looking forward to, because I've never been there and I just hear so much about it, is California. So I'm really looking forward to California.
Oh, we are so excited for you. Caitlin, anything else?
Oh my gosh, I'm just really excited to watch my brother go do this. So it'll be very, very fun.
We're gonna get updates from your sister if we can't get a hold of you, but this is gonna be fun to watch. We wish you the best of luck, Matt.
Hey, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
All right, this has been Glow Up, and again, we will be watching on his TikTok, which is at 50 states, 50 dates. At 50 dates, 50 states. Excuse me, that's on TikTok. All right, keep it here. We're going to keep it moving. It can be tough to get your